We are learning QA fundamentals. So we today we'll learn another command. It's a make directory, and also combination of the cd and the ls command. So in the last video we understood about two things. The finder and another one is item. So let's open that finder. Let me minimize this screen. So it's a finder and this is the user. So under the user we can see many folders here. I can also open item. So from my keyboard I can press command and then space. Yeah, I can type item here. So items is also open here, and this is the finder. Okay, so if you want to know like where are we here, like what is your present working directory, it's like someone asked here where are you. So you can say like you are in like YouTube, like user, that's path. Under the YouTube there are many things. So in this screen you can do the pwd and it shows that you are under YouTube. There is a users and under the users there is a YouTube. So in the similar way in the finder we can see we are under user that is like YouTube. So YouTube is a user. So in the terminal this is a way to see where we are currently, and in the finder it's easy, we can see here. And we also learned in the last video why we need this terminal, because when we connect to the remote computer, like we are at home and you want to connect to your office computer and you want to perform some operations, and then the office computer is in Linux, then you cannot see the folders visually over there. You have to handle all these things with the commands. So that's the reason we need terminal, and this is equally important to know the command, how to access the folders, how to see the contents. Here just using the mouse you can do, but here it's not. We need to understand the commands, and the uh, QA person know these commands and they use on daily basis. Okay, so now you want to see what is inside this current folder YouTube. So I can do ls, so I can see all those things. The exactly whatever the files and folders are here, we can see the same thing. So there is another useful command, like if I want to do lslrt. So let's understand what is the use of lsrt. If I do lslrt, then it will display the files uh, in a such a way that the latest file created, that will be at the bottom. So these are the files created. You see that there is a date here, February 25, and these files created on 24. So this is very useful command. Like we create multiple folders and we want to see latest files or folders at the bottom, then we can use this command lrt. So if you just do the ls, it isn't so much detail. If I do the lslrt, then it shows details like when the file is created and what is the size of the files. We'll talk detail about this later, but also the size of the files, and there are some permissions issue here. If I do the lslrt and if you see the dd in the beginning, so that means that's a directory, that is a folder. Like this is a folder, this is not a files. If I go to the desktop, this is a file. So in the same way, like if I go to cd desktop, desktop here, then enter. And if I do the lsrt, slrt, there is just a one file, and in one file you see here that's a hyphen, so there is no d, so that means this is not a directory, this is a file, this is png file. Or you can have another text file, you can write something. So that's the meaning of d. There is a meaning of the x is, that's the executable. The file can be executable, so those kind of, but there are three different sections here. One is the user, whoever has created this file. There is another section for the for the group. So for other, and other section is others, but we'll not talk more about this in detail now, but in a future we may see whenever we require this thing. But for now it's important to understand the difference between ls and this option lslrt. So lslrt is very useful command. Okay, so we can go inside this through the command. If I want to go back, I can do this, and if I want to go back here, like I want to come out from this desktop, then I have to do cd and then a space and then two dot. So now I came out from the desktop. If I want to see the present working directory, it's showing I'm inside YouTube. So with the help of cd space dot dot dot, we came to the previous directory. So cd means change directory, so we can change the directory. You can, if you want to go to the previous directory, then cd space dot dot dot. So if I do the cd dot 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 without any space, that's a problem. So command not found. So we have to remember, when we want to go to the previous directory, then cd space and then give dot dot dot. So in this way you can go to the previous directory. Okay, let's see this one. There is another thing is called home folder. So this, for the user, this is always a home folder. Users YouTube, this is the home folder. If you have created another user, you will see that user here. Now if I want to go to some folders, like let's see what is inside public. That is Dropbox. Okay, so if I want to go to the Dropbox here, so how can I go to the Dropbox? From the terminal, ls, I can see public folder, then I can go to the cd and then public, and then from here again I do the ls. So in that way I know there is a file called Dropbox. cd, I type dr and then I press tab, so automatically it took that Dropbox. Enter. Now I am in Dropbox. So through the command we reach to the folder Dropbox, and here we just click there and reach to the folder. But if you want to come back to the YouTube, either you can click here on the YouTube, or you can go back Dropbox. Now we are in the public, go back, now we are in YouTube. So public, you see I click on the public and YouTube is not highlighted. If I go back, this is highlighted, that means we are in YouTube. So in the similar way, here also we can reach to the YouTube. First we do where we are. So for the present working directory, you are in Dropbox, and public, if you want to go to the YouTube, you can do cd dot dot dot, then you went to the previous folder, that's a public. Again if you do the cd dot dot, then now you are in YouTube, your user. So it's the pwd, and now you can say you are users. There is another way, easy way to reach here. Like let's say first we go inside public once again. So I will do the ls and cd, it's a public, then cd ls is the name, it's a Dropbox, so cd Dropbox. So present working directory is this. So we know the command. If you want to go back to YouTube, then cd dot 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 cd dot dot, and then we can go to the YouTube. Second way, we can also say like cd and dot dot dot, just dot dot. That means if you hit this command, you can go to the previous directory. Again, if you do two dot, then you can go to the previous of the public, then YouTube, then you can reach to the YouTube. So this is also another command. So now if you do, you can go to the YouTube. Okay, let's go to the Dropbox. You will see that another way to come to the your home folder. So cd, I know the path, so I can do the public and then tab, and then I know inside the public there is Dropbox tr, and then in the keyboard I can press tab, and now I can see Dropbox, enter. Now we reach to the Dropbox. So if you want to reach to YouTube, one way is cd dot dot, another way is cd dot dot forward slash again cd dot dot. You can go, and in that way again, if you do the cd dot dot dot, you will go the users, cd dot dot again put that, you will go to the root folders. But if you want to go to the home folder, there is a very easy command cd, and there is a sign called tilde sign. So this is called tilde sign. That's on your keyboard. You can find top left corner, just bottom of the escape sign. So top left corner, escape, there is escape key, and below the escape key you can see the tilde sign. If I do this cd tilde, this is called tilde sign, enter, then we can reach to the YouTube. So there are many use case. You will see in the future that we have to come to your home folder in many time, and then in that case you can use this easy command cd and tilde sign. So this is very handy. If you use a cd dot 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 dot, you know that we have to go to the home folder. So it doesn't matter, you are anywhere, and if you want to go to your home folder, then just do cd dot dot cd and tilde sign. Yeah, so that's a very easy command. Okay, so we learn about this change directory, cd and the ls. Let's create some folder. So from the finder, if I want to create some folder, I can go to the desktop, and here right click, and I can say new folder. So new folder, let's say the name is I can say Syam is a folder. Okay, so enter. So this is a folder. In a finder we can create like this. In the similar way, I want to create the folder in a desktop through the command. Then we have to learn this command. Let's clear the screen. So come here, and if I type clear, then everything is clear now. Here we can type the command. So okay, so if you want to create some folder, like let's say I want to create Syam2 inside the desktop, then first we have to go inside the desktop. So pwd, we can do ls. So what is inside this YouTube, you can see desktop. So I can go to the desktop. That's the one way. We can also create the folder being in your home folder. I will also see that command also, but for now let's go to the desktop, like how we here in a finder we went to the desktop. So we click the desktop, and then we are inside the desktop, and then we create the Syam. Now I'm going to create another folder called Syam2 from this place. Then I can do mkdir. Mk is a make, dir directory. So this is also called folder, and this is also called directory. So folder and directory same. So I can say make dir, and then file name Syam2. As soon as I hit enter, you will see that folder appears here. So enter, you see here Syam2 that appeared here. So that means we created another folder called Syam2.